Hello and welcome this morning. Hello, hello, hello. Today we're going to start out with windmills, and we want to go ahead and come to our mat with our legs wide. Good morning. This is class number 86 out of 365, and this is class number 66 out of our Reconciling Our Victimization series. The most amazing part of this Reconciling Victimization series is it really shows us the entire side of what we are invited to do, to move into a deeper relationship with the weight of the feelings that we feel, with the weight of the circumstances that we've gone through. And we're invited to participate by bringing all of that back to our Creator. Our Creator, our living God, is waiting to receive all of that. And that is embedded in our brain, how we perceive ourselves. It's embedded in our physical bodies, how we carry the weight of that pain, dysfunction, overwhelm, and stress and strain. How I carry that in my body is also deeply embedded. And as we are moving through these practices, we are being invited to notice where that is. And rather than try to fix it, move it, change it, in these practices, we're invited to soften it and allow it to meet the support of our Creator in real time. And it is such an amazing internal finesse and skill, sensory skill to work with. And so today we're going to continue on that journey. We are going to start with windmills. So you want to have your legs further than shoulder width apart, and your toes are slightly pointed out. And you're going to take a moment first to breathe and feel how you are connected to and supported by the surface where you are standing. And let me move the thing so a little bit better view. Not that seeing me is important, because it's not really the whole point of this. The whole point is, are you seeing yourself internally? So as I'm taking some time here, I can, with each breath, allow my body whole to rest more into the way that my feet are supported. I'm going to reach my arms out to the side. And even in this position, I want to be able to feel, where can I let go and allow myself to be held up here versus me holding this position through my own strength? Where can I let go? And what does that quality of support feel like through my legs, through my feet? And as gently and slowly as you can, first we're going to reach to our knees. We're not going to reach all the way to the foot. Reach to your knee, and you want to pause here. And you want to notice what happens with your point of support. If I move slow enough, when I'm increasing the intensity of movement, if I allow that to be connected to where I'm supported, it opens me quickly. So the goal is, how slow can I go and how relaxed can I be through this movement? We're just warming up. By reaching towards the knee. Very, very, very slow. Noticing each time as you're passing back through the center, how much more connected your feet are to the surface where you're standing. And what is that quality of support that's being provided to you? Where can you unclench and rest in more throughout all parts of this movement? Now you're reaching a hand's length below your knee, a hand's length below your knee. And can you stay supported throughout? Now we're going another hand's length deeper. You're probably one hand above your ankle. You're pausing when you're into the movement. Can I breathe to it? Where can I let go into the support? And you're keeping your mind aware of where can I offer percussion to my body to help these areas that are coming up that I feel are holding restriction. Now we're reaching all the way to the foot. If that's within your range of motion, comfortably and supported. So you want to make sure you're comfortable and supported. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and come down to your mat. And you're going to spread your legs wide as what is comfortable for you. And you can bring your mat or you can bring your journal closer to you. And what we're doing is we're going to draw for a moment, where were those little tight areas that you felt? Just make a little note of that. And you want to think about those parts of your body and what those parts of your body have done for you. We're sitting with our legs wide. You can't see it on the camera, but if you take your arms and you go out wide, you're matching that with your legs. Watch out. Get up again. There we go. And we are feeling the tightness of the stretch just from being in this position. And we're also feeling and breathing to the places that we could feel we're holding tension or used to walking through the world effortless. I'm breathing to that, those areas. And as I exhale, I'm allowing them to unclench and find their way into the way that I am held by the floor. So you're feeling that point of contact and how it's different in this position. And with each exhale, how much are you able to let go and allow yourself to rest into the way that you are held? Do your best to be softer and more gentle. Don't push all the way to the end of your stretch. The goal with this movement is that I can feel how I'm connected to the support that's available, and that with every exhale, I'm able to unclench something somewhere in my body as I'm allowing it to join in that capacity to be supported, to join in that rest. And then from there, we're taking our percussion tool and we are going to trace those places where we felt that we're still holding tension, these places where our body has been stuck, working independently from being able to rest into this support. So we want to be very, very slowly breathing to the percussion, as you exhale, you're resting down into the support that's available. And then you want to take a moment to transition to your rest position. So these parts that you just moved and then you extended and invited into the support, and then you offered percussion. Now we want to offer rest for 10 minutes and watch how the body is able to make its way there. So go ahead and lay on your back. And again, you're focusing on your points of connection. And you're feeling that quality of support being provided. How much can you unclench and rest down into the support that's being provided? You want to take a moment to notice which parts of yourself were able to rest down. Or you may have also noticed there is some quality of insight that was provided to you. Take a moment and you want to transfer that into your section for the movements. Today we did windmills and wide leg stretch. You want to be able to name what your quality of support was. And you want to notice those parts of your body that you noticed were tight today. What have those been doing for you as they have been trying to do this unsupported? To do life unsupported. It was a 10-minute rest, and you want to notice what are you becoming as this part of yourself today is able to find its way to rest a little bit more. And we're going to transition now to our rise and shine practice. Today we want to repeat this exercise 2 more times, possibly 3 more times. This is what we are going to be doing in place of our Participate in Christ class. Today we're going to do this punctuated through the day. And notice how that is for you. How is it for you to just pause in your day, go through this exact same recording, and then where does that take you when you stay on one muscle? In next week's class, or one exercise, in next week's Participate class, we're going to talk about it. But today, we're going to set our phone timers, and we're going to do this 3 total or 4 total times today, and then notice what begins to happen when we stay with that part of our body for multiple times in a day, bringing it home to this rest. This is the ultimate in participating. So let's go ahead and transition to our rise and shine practice.